Ooh, yeah, the chapter went absolutely wild.
Burger with no honey mustard.
We got a little bit of a murder mystery going on, even though I don't think it's a murder mystery, I just stole Morge's title, I guess. Then we got Seraphims going on, we got all the Straw Hats going wild. We got Vegapunks, we got everything that could be hype about like Egghead Island, except Kizaru is right here on spot. And boys, we will be reviewing chapter 1075 of One Piece. Can we get much higher? So high. Okay, so we got this little chapter here, and I think it started pretty wild and stuff. So we got like our little murder mystery going on. We got like everyone is all around the place. They've split up. Nami's kind of a gold digger as always.
Go get a job, you broke ass, huh?
And is trying to like be a dickhead. She's like stealing stuff, diamonds, gold, and yeah, she's kind of yeah. I'm not gonna speak it out loud.
She belongs to the streets.
We got Sanji meets Raiden Stussy, as expected. I didn't expect less nor more. Now we got the whole other team with how do you call that? I don't know. With Frank, I'll call it the Frankie team because I like Frankie and Jinbei, I guess.
It's been a year, Daddy. I really miss you.
They're getting to a spot where there are like this one seraphim that is like attacking them, like the boa seraphim, and they know already they have not a single chance of fighting her and defeating her. Even though I do think Jinbei, Frankie and stuff, they do be having that combo. That combo's wild, but if I just think about it, those things can like fight Yonkos and stuff and Zoro. So I hold them on a high pedestal. And we got this little panel where like I forgot his name, got like a Vegapunk something got attacked and blown up. And there are two options. One, either it's Boa, which is the most likely option to be honest, or one other thing that I would kind of like it, that it's still a mystery character because we got this little silhouette and it's kind of like maybe it's hinting that Boa came after that certain guy that is trying to kill the Vegapunks or something. I have no idea. Maybe it was like that one Vegapunk, that one other Vegapunk guy, Vegapunk 1. I'll call him Vegapunk 1. I forgot his name. He might have maybe done this. I don't know. And communication also got cut off. So this is pretty important to know. So the Strides have no way of talking with each other and knowing what is happening. So Nami doesn't know what's happening. Like Team Nami doesn't know what's happening. Team Sanji doesn't know what's happening. And Team Luffy, Zoro, and Team Jinbei, Frankie are pretty much up to date at the end of this chapter. And there are like two options for, like, as I said, for that murder mystery stuff. I don't know. One nice thing would be if it would be like maybe Caribou and he's like working for Blackbeard or some, I don't know, and he's like, I don't know why he should assassinate them or attacks them or absorbs them. Like he could just like take a Vegapunk with him, which is a cool option that I should keep in mind. He could just abduct one of the Vegapunks and bring him to Blackbeard or some, or just sell him. Oh my god, a Vegapunk could have a high market value. Damn.
Today's subject is slavery.
So that's pretty high. But the second option, that is way more likely that it's just that could have just been a Vegapunk, not a Vegapunk. I mean, the Seraphim. It could have just been a Seraphim that did that explosion, which makes sense because of those hand things that they have, those hand pistols. I don't know. And we have like Saturn, like Saint J. Garcium Saturn, that's his name if I'm standing correctly. He's coming together with his little butler Kizaru, and I guess it's cool and all. And he might have just told them to like kill the Vegapunks, kill the Straw Hats, and another thing that I'm gonna mention at the end of the chapter review. And overall, Saturn, I think he might already be on the island, and he's making moves. He's absolutely making moves, which is really, really hype. And he could maybe have like some sort of sorcery, I don't know, man, which he can like maybe use his voice and like teleport it to another place. It's hard to explain. Maybe he got like Corazon's fruit and he can like bring his voice to like the awakened form. He can bring his voice to wherever he wanted to be. Like he can telepathically like talk to people or something, like bring the voice to their head and something like that. Would be a cool idea. Or it's just some technical stuff that Vegapunk gave to them, which is pretty dumb idea. Apropos Vegapunk, he got a Nobel Peace Prize, and I should actually do a video on like the timeline and stuff. And he for his accomplishments in the scientific world, he was allowed to have audience with the saints, you know what I mean, with the 5 elders, which is pretty cool to know and very important for the story. I think that was the point maybe where he was like starting to work for the world government, and maybe they told him something or he told them something. I think out of this like audience, something wild must have happened there that needs to be revealed. And all of this panel stuff, like the all those things that we get at the start of a chapter, they should actually be included now into the anime because they're kind of getting important. You know what I mean? Like it's not even funny anymore. Like we got the Kuzan stuff, we got the I don't know, the gang badge story, we got the whatever Vegapunk story, Mad Lad story, which is very insane. I don't know why they're not adding this, but hey. Let's just now get to the conclusion of the chapter pretty much. Luffy, Zoro, Vegapunk 1, Rob Lucci, and Kaku team up due to their slightly bad situation, being 2 Seraphims are attacking. Akuma Seraphim, which is, ooh, he always looks so clean when he's coming. Pause when he's coming to you. When he's in a chapter. And of course the Mihawk Seraphim, which makes a very, very interesting fight. So I might just guess that Kaku and like Zoro will fight the Mihawk one, like, and the other ones will fight Esper, which could make sense. And in this thing, like, which is very important to know, we got 3 potential traitors. One, of course, Rob Lucci and Kaku, who could like switch up at any moment against the Straw Hats, because pretty much the Seraphims, they could have got any command and they're just casualties to them, I guess. And maybe they're again, like, maybe Saturn just mistrusts them because of Stussy and just also wants to kill him because he doesn't know if Rob Lucci and Kaku are also traitors, since they were also once like hunted by the government. Now they're getting hunted again. Maybe I don't think they would like betray the world government just like that. I think they would still try a way to meet munch their way again up there, because it doesn't really make sense for me, you know what I mean? It just really doesn't. And from where, like, it's the whole thing just doesn't make sense. Maybe Stussy used one of them snails and said that Rob Lucci and Kaku are traitors or something like that to Saturn. I don't know. It could also make sense. Maybe Stussy is double downing on like betraying everybody again. I don't know. I honestly have no idea. Maybe she's working for Vegapunk 1 and he's betraying again. And that's the last guess I want to say. Like, he could also betray them again. But hey, Saturn is making quite the moves, ain't he? And I'm very excited to see when Kizaru comes out on the island. And bro, we're right now like at the climax more much, where everything goes to shit. Like, nothing goes as planned, which I think is really interesting to see. And I'm very excited to see what happens next chapter. Okay, so boys, pretty much it. By the way, before I end the video, they made this really hilarious face when Rob Lucci and Kaku suggested they should team up. Bro, they made this, oh, who the hell is you? You disgusting freak. But yeah, Boys, subscribe and like, leave a comment about, I don't know, what the favorite thing about this chapter was for you. Love you all, subscribe, goodbye.
Extra Audemars, I like 40 more. Walked in with 40,000. I'm up in all the stores. That bitch from Baltimore. And she love Dior. She throw 100 clips. When it rains, it pours. Shorty like his sex. She like giving back. She like she driving Lexus. That bitch gon' smack the reverend. Spin your block like Tetris. Love one Texas. I can't fuck no fat bitch never. I'm young and